Hey everyone, welcome to this live session mastery with Dre Day FX. So we're gonna start in about 15 minutes here before the markets open. And as you all know, today is September 11th, so 22 days ago. Fortunately, there was a tragedy here in the States, so for sure, the New York Stock Exchange will do a commercial about the 9/11 incident, and basically, we'll see exactly how the market will react today. So today is the first Monday of the month of September when the market is fully open. Last week on Labor Day, it was closed. So we'll see exactly how everything will. And usually, this is the first week officially that most of the big players will be in the market trading. So let's see how it goes. So we're gonna start in a couple of minutes, and I will say exactly the actual indicator that I have here. That's my own indicator that is called EMX AI. If you were there last week, we had a few trade that was that came in here with the EMX AI. So and overall from 9:30 to 11 9:30 p.m. until 11 a.m. we had only like one loss basically. So most of the setups that we had were winners. So hopefully we have good setups here for this session. Usually on Monday it sometimes it's volatile, sometimes it's not, but we'll see how it goes. So we'll start in a couple minutes here at the top of the hour. If you have any questions, don't be shy. Just put it in the chat, and I'll be able to assist you on that. So I'll take the time here before market opens to explain exactly how the EMX AI indicator works. So basically, as you could see, the EMX AI is really a combination of multiple indicators, and on top of that, my own specific entry strategy. So EMX AI is composed from 2 to 3 EMAs, exponential moving averages, and ADX, so average directional index. And we have the well setup. So the well setup is my own setup that I created that basically filter out the market, and that's why you see the color scheme in the back of the candlesticks. So as long as you have vivid colors in the back, those are areas uh, to to trade on, and and it filter out the lower time frame off of the time frame that you're trading on. So for all of our sessions that we're going to do from Monday to Friday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. We're focusing on the 50-minute chart. So so the whale setup will filter out the lower time frame, and it will trigger a signal for the optimal time and price to enter. And finally, you have the Renko bars. Those are the bars here at the bottom here. So the Renko bars are really a trend indicator that is not associated with like candlesticks. So it's not in time. It's really in price. Okay, so every point that it goes in one direction, it will create a one bar. Okay, so how it works is that when we see a signal, for example, like this, let's put a line. So I always put a vertical line to show you guys. So let's put it here, and I will put it on the actual. Perfect. So as you can see, we had a signal here at midnight and 45 minutes. So this morning, early in the morning, and when you have the buy signal here, automatically you have to look at the Renko bar, and as long as it's going in the same direction, that means that it's a good setup. And how to exit the trade is when you see a reversal like this. So when the momentum is going down, this is where you get out of the trade. So that means that from, if we take that example here, so from that signal until now, you would still be in the trade. And as you can see, it never reversed. And especially if you look at here, people normally would exit out of the trade here, but there was no indication in the Renko bars that we were reversing. So as long as the Renko bar is full like this and not grayed out, when it's grayed out, that means that's the current price that is being that's being created. So as long as it doesn't close at the opposite way of the trend, you're still in the trade. So if you have took that trade, you were being in good profit overall. So same thing for that was S&P 500. Same thing for Nasdaq. So Nasdaq, we had a signal here. I'm still going to put a vertical line so you can see. Same thing. It was a buy. We're still going in an uptrend. You take the trade and you wait for the reversal of the Renko bars to get out of the trade. Okay. And another thing is where you put your stop loss. Your stop loss, you put it at the previous Renko bar of the signal. So meaning that for, if we take an example of S&P 500, so you have the buy signal on that Renko bar. So your stop loss will be on the previous Renko bar. Okay. Same thing for Nasdaq, previous Renko bar. From that signal, you put your stop loss there. And that's pretty much it. So it's really simple to use and anyone can use it. Right now, it's not, if you want to have access to it and you have some inquiry about the EMX AI, please send me an email to dredayfxmanagement@gmail.com. So dredayfxmanagement@gmail.com. It will be in the description box of this live, or you could look at my previous live or my YouTube channel, that is Dre Day FX, to get access to my email, so you could send me some inquiry about what you're seeing right now or any other questions. So in less than 4 minutes, the market will open. So we'll wait and see how it goes. All right, so let's see how everything goes. So right now we have S&P 500, US 30, and Nasdaq still pushing. So we'll see if there will be a reversal here. Like I said, we had some already some signals here on Nasdaq at around, what is it here? So 7:45. So we had a buy signal, and on S&P 500 it was around midnight. So 12:45 a.m. This morning we had a buy. So far it never the price never reversed. And on US 30, didn't have any signals, but it's still going strong right now. So we'll see. Like I said, the market will pick up usually when the market open at 9:30, around like maybe 9:31, 9:32. This is where you're gonna have some pressure here on the upside or the downside, uh, and um, and that will dictate exactly where the sometime most of the time when where the market will go. Uh, Me personally, I do not trade on Mondays, but it depends exactly on what setup is showing. But with EMX AI, it will provide me with the best optimal entry based on the market conditions. So even though we don't, let's say we have between the session of from 9:30 to 11, so 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. I don't have any setup. I'm done for the day because I'm only focusing on those three indices. But like I always said, the EMX AI works on any type of instrument. So it could be indices, could be commodities, could be stocks. If you're trading option, it will work. If you're trading binary option, it will work. If you're trading NADEX, it will work too. So yeah, any type of market or instrument that you're trading on, it will work. Even crypto, it will work on crypto. So if you're fanatic of Bitcoin, XRP, or Ethereum, or Solana, or any other crypto market, it will work too. So we have a push up on US 30 and SSP 500 right now. And one of the reasons that I created EMX AI is to help anyone that is struggling on how to identify trending pairs or indices, and it will remove your stress. The reason why is by combining uh, candlestick charts. So those charts, the chart at the top here, and Renko bars, it will remove the stress of where should I remove, where should I put my stop loss, where should I uh, take profit, or am I keeping my trade open? I'm seeing a reversal on a candlestick. Am I supposed to remove myself? It's removing all of those concern, and you're just following the Renko. So when I take my position on the charts, on the regular charts, after that, I'm only focusing my thought process on the Renko bars afterwards. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the next reversal. So when I see the next reversal, this is where I'm out of of the market, and then I just wait for the next setup and so on and so forth. And what you could do with EMX AI is you could create some alerts. So that way you could receive alerts directly from on your phone if you're not on the computer most of the time, and that way you're able to trade on the go and put your position in MT4, MT5, or any broker that you're using, and it's really easy to understand specifically. And eventually, the EMX AI will be upgraded with some additional functionalities that will give you more precise entries, and it may combine the Renko bars already in the indicator, so that way you don't have to look at two charts at the same time. So it will calculate everything based on the logic of the indicator. So it's 9:36 right now. So still pushing up right now for the market. So S&P 500 and US 30 is still pushing, um, and Nasdaq is it's starting to push too. But like I said, we may not have an entry right now for on the buy side because the move already was already done. But the if we have a sell off, we may have an entry here there. So, and on top of that, with the well setup, this is the blue in the back. So the color scheme in the back, it will give you some more details of if we have bigger volume in the market or smaller volume. And if you're trading technical, like smart money contract concept or ICT or whatnot, you're able to gauge your trade based on that. So, and if you're trading support or resistance or anything like that, it will help you out. So we'll wait for the next candle that will be created in about less than 8 minutes. So I'll be back at 9:45. If you have any questions, just leave them in the chat, and I will be able to answer them. All right, so now we are less than 1 minute to 9:45. So we did see a push down on S&P 500 and Nasdaq for US 30. It's still showing bullish, but we'll see if we do see a confirmation of the reversal here on those two pairs, those two indices here on S&P 500 and Nasdaq. So here's the 9:45 candle. So we do see that it opened at the bottom of the EMAs, and it did do a cross on the EMA. So usually the concept is when you see like a cross on the EMAs and it's confirming a downside as you could see. We do see on the Nasdaq here that it's confirming a downtrend. So this Renko is plain going down. So you may have the option to take it for a sell if you want to, but we do see that the Royal indicator in the back, so the blue color scheme in the back, is showing good momentum. So if it lines up with your technical analysis, uh, it would be a good trade to take. Same thing for US 30. It's selling off right now. And for sorry, S&P 500, it's selling off. US 30 here, it's starting to exhaust a little bit. But like I said, on my end, I'm waiting for always my buy or sell signal here. Uh, those are the optimal entries based on my EMX AI indicator. All right, so we see a big push to the downside here on SSP 500. So as you can see at 9:30 it wicked going down. So we still should see more thing going down. US 30 still doing it's starting to reverse a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. And for Nasdaq, it's uh, it's confirming us a reversal here. So if you were in the buy setup, for example, from uh, 7:45, you'll be out of the trade already. So you would be in like a small profit here. And for S&P 500, based on the 12:45 a.m. entry, based on that, you would be out of the trade right here. Okay, so this is exactly what I was talking about. Is that when I see the reversal like this, that means that the trend is done. So I close my trade. That's it. So it's 9:53. So we still have 7 minutes, less than 7 minutes left for that candle. So we're going to be until the top of the hour. So we'll see how it goes. So we're at the top of the hour. So you have US 30 that is showing sell. It's reversing right now. Same thing for SSP 500 and NASDAQ already reversed. So what I was saying is that the EMX AI is almost at 100%. And one of the logic I was going to add is to have the when you have a moving average cross with the confirmation of a reversal on the Renko bars, you should enter the trade on that direction. But even without that specific entry mechanism, you're still able to capitalize on the move. So, and as long as you understand reversal patterns on candlestick charts, you're able to capitalize on any move here. Okay. And usually when you see like a push up like that and a close, so this is the last up candle before the move down. So this is in area of that you could see that price may go back to push down or up. But so far, that this is like a concept of smart coin contracts or anything like that. So based on EMX AI, personally, I do not look at those anymore. I'm just seeing exactly where the reversal is done, and then I capitalize on the reversal on top of the signal that the system, the indicator is giving me. So as long as there's no indication of going up or down, I'm not in the trade. So and that helped me reduce the amount of trade that I take on one session or for the week or even for the month. So I have less amount of trade that comes in, but my risk to reward is really higher with the EMX AI by doing that. Make sure to like and follow my YouTube channel, and make sure to subscribe and share this live to anyone that you know. And you could go back to my previous lives to see exactly, depending exactly on the market condition, how the EMX AI works, and you see that the system does work really good on market conditions here. And we only focus on the live free session here on the indices. That's US 30, S&P 500, and NASDAQ. And like I said, it works on any type of instrument. So if you're trading gold, silver, you're trading other indices like Hong Kong, UK, the Russell, metals, commodities, crypto, forex, it works on anything. Okay. Uh, but for the purpose of the live, we're only focusing on three indices, and most of the indices that we're focusing on are most of the time moving the same way. So right now we have a sell signal here on US 30. So like I said, you have a momentum going down, and Candlestick is showing a sell. Price is under the EMAs. So good setup to take. So your stop loss, you would have to put it. I'll show you exactly where I would put my stop loss on that trade. So you put a horizontal line. So stop loss will be here. Okay. So like I said, it's the Renko bar before the one that is fully fully completed. Okay. So right now we have some future Renko bars that are not fully done. So we are taking our decision for the stop loss to put it from the previous Renko bar of the last full Renko bar. Okay, so that means that it's going to be this one. Okay, so if we put it precise, let's put it down, put it right here. There you go. So that will be my stop loss. And like I said, the take profit will be the next reversal. So I would take that in mind and follow to see if when the next reversal is done. So I'll take, I'm taking the trade on my own account. And I'll make sure that I put the stop loss. Perfect. Great. So let's see how it goes. And like I said, you can always use EMX AI with if you're trading like option trading. It's really a perfect indicator to use. Even if you're like a day trader, intraday, or you're a swing trader, this is a good indicator to use. Even if you're trading if you're trading NADEX, if you're trading like a type of contract like that, NADEX or options, those are really good way to good indicator to use too. Okay, for Nadex, I would highly recommend to use. You could use like the short contracts or the longer contracts on Nadex. Um, Unfortunately for Nadex, since I'm in Canada, I'm not able to use Nadex. But when we were able to use it, that was like almost 8 or 9 years ago. We were able to create a Nadex account. I was killing it with Nadex. But if you're in the States, I would highly recommend to use Nadex to trade on, and because you're gonna have lower risk, and you know exactly the risk that you have already in the trade. So it will tell you exactly the price that you're risking and your reward based on the move. And the best way to trade Nadex will be to trade it off of the like you day trade Nadex. So you keep your trade open until the end of the market session if you know exactly where the market goes. And like I said with EMX AI, if you're trading off of the higher time frame, if you're trading like off of the 1 hour or even the 4 hour, you would know exactly where the market goes. And if you add the Renko bars to tell you exactly where the trend goes and where to get out, you're able to capitalize on that. And that's why I love Nadex is because you're able, even though you're putting it at the end of the day for the contract, you're able to exit out of the trade before. So if you know that it may reverse or anything like that, you're able to secure some profit, and you could get back in the trade on the right direction here based on market movement. So we still have 3 minutes left on that candle, so we'll see how it goes. Um, but right now we're still seeing some bearish moving here on US 30, SSP 500, and Nasdaq. So good push down overall. And as you can see, the signal went out, but uh, this is a coding adjustment that needs to be done on the indicator. So right now we have I'm currently using the third version of EMX AI. So there will be another version here that will minimize the amount of signal that are not showing after it triggered. Um, but as long as it's aligned with the wrinkles, it's really a good signal to take. And you just have to make sure that you put your stop loss to minimize your risk, and that will secure your account overall. So when I put my stop loss, I just keep it there, and I don't touch it, because this is the maximum I would love to risk. And at the end, we want to make sure that we're securing our account. And if your stop loss is put the right way, when you have winners, the winners will offset your losing trade overall. So in less than, so yeah, so 10:15. So you have another candle here. So we have some movement, some good volume here based on the well setup. if you look at the US 30, so we have another blue background that came out. So that means that on the lower time frame, it was giving us some good momentum, but we'll see how it goes. So we'll let it marinate here overall. So still looking bearish here on the three indices that we're looking at. So once again, my name is Dre Day FX. So you're looking at the live mastery session for EMX AI. So we do look at the US 30, S&P 500, and NASDAQ market from 9:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And how it works, the MXCI is an indicator that use exponential moving average daily index, and my special entry mechanism that is the well setup. That includes the blue background that give us some volume indication, and the Renko bar that will give you our trend indication of the trade. So as long as it's showing the sell signal and it goes on the same direction as the Renko, we're still keeping our trade open, and we put the stop loss at the previous Renko bar that is plain, and our take profit is the next reversal pattern on the Renko bar. Okay, so we'll let it run, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes here. So if you have any questions, like I said, you can always put it in the chat, and I'll be able to assist you on those. So now on US 30, it's giving us a buy signal, but right now the Renko is still showing us a bearish movement. So as long as the Renko are not reversing, I'm not taking the trade. So we'll see how it goes. We're already in the sell position on the previous indicator. So now it went out. So we'll see how it goes here overall. But we're still looking for a push down on the US 30 setup. So when you see a setup like that and you see that the Renko is not showing the same direction as the indicator, you don't take the trade, you just wait it out until the Renko bars are confirming that our trend is going up. This is where when you enter the trade here on the right direction. So if you were on the sell on US 30, it may have already took out your position because based on my line, this is where we had our stop loss taken. So if we have a buy signal here, our stop loss would be at the swing of the Renko. So at the bottom of the Renko going up. So if we have a Renko that is fully completed here, and we do have another buy signal, personally, I will take the signal here, and I put my stop loss right there, and let it run until the next reversal. Okay. So we still have less than 6 minutes, less than 5 minutes left on that candle. So we have two other candle remaining before the end of the session. So far we had a sell signal here on US 30 at 10, around 10. And then we had another buy signal on US 30 at around 10:15. So the first trade was stop us out, and now the buy signal is we're just gonna wait until the buy signal comes out. But the buy signal was giving us it's not showing a reversal here on the candle on the Renko bars. We do see that right now it's grayed out, going up. So as long as this Renko bar is not fully formed, we're not taking any other signals. So when that is fully on, we'll and we have a buy signal, we'll take the trade here. So it'll be the best time to take the trade. So S&P 500 is showing us that it's starting to reverse a little bit. Same thing for Nasdaq. So less than 2 minutes left on that candle. So the 10:30 candle will be created here in a couple minutes. Right. So let's look at the 10:30 candle. It's gonna open in a couple seconds. So here's 10:30. So right Right now we're looking for SSP 500. It's the Renko bar did reverse. So we're looking for longs right now. SSP 5, the Nasdaq is still showing bearish, but the next candle is the next Renko bar is not fully formed. And for US 30, the candle, the Renko bar is showing us for an upside move. So let's see how it goes. We had previously a buy signal on the US 30 at around 10:15. And like I said, guys, I'm waiting for the signal to come in. And if I don't have any signals, I will not take the trade. But now we do have a confirmation for US 30 and SSP 500 that it's going have a bullish momentum, but it may reverse still going down. So we'll see how it goes. Now for Nasdaq, it's starting to print out buy Renko, sell Renko bar. So we'll see how it goes. So we'll wait for the final candle here at 10:45. So to see exactly where the market will go. Yeah, another thing that I didn't notify you guys is that when you have the Renko that is giving you like an actual wick like this, and you have a signal coming in, you need to put your stop loss at the top of that wick. The reason why is that the wick is confirming you that this is where the movement, the reversal was done based off that candle. So on that sell setup that I entered here, I had to put my stop loss. I put my stop loss here, but it was supposed to be here. So that's an error on my part here. So if that was if I put that stop loss at the right position, I would have still be in that trade here on the sell setup. Okay. So let's say we had taken the buy that was giving us here. Uh, we would not have taken the buy because it was still showing us as a sell. So we wouldn't have taken that buy setup that came in at at that candle. We're still being that sell from there. So now we have US S&P 500 that is looking bearish right now, with Nasdaq still pushing down. So we have less than 5 minutes to the final candle here of this session. So based on that, we should see momentum going down here overall. All right, so let's look at the final candle. It's gonna start in a couple seconds. So 10:45. So we're still looking bearish here on US 30. SSP 500 is showing us a reversal, and the Nasdaq is still looking bearish, but the next Renko is not fully done. So we'll see how it goes. Right now, it seems like it's consolidating a little bit. Same thing for the other two. So we had a lot of good movement here. Beside the market open, it gave us a big buy and then sold off. So and regarding of the signals, we had a buy a sell signal here on US 30 at 10:15, and then at 10 at 10, and at 10:15 we had a buy setup, but the buy setup was invalidated because we never had a buy uh, Renko bar that came out at the same time as the signal. So the only one that we had took was the sell. And like I said, regarding of the stop loss, based on the Renko bar, when you see a wick like this, you have to put your stop loss on the top of the wick. Okay, so that gives you this price here for the stop loss. So if you entered for a sell and your stop loss was this, you will still be in that trade here from 10 to 10:15. Right. So now we have still the consolidation a little bit on the US 30. But if you were still in that sell signal from 10, 10, 15, you should be still in that trade. If you put your stop loss where I put my white or vertical line, horizontal line, sorry. Same thing for SSP 500, still consolidating, and same thing for NASDAQ 100. So since is the market open today, uh, for sure you're gonna have some not good movement here in the market. Most of the time, it's not moving a lot, but tomorrow we should have some good setup overall that comes in. But right now, the best setup so far is the US 30 on the sell side. So as long as you don't see a reversal, you keep your trade open until the next reversal. So we'll wait until 2 3 minutes before the top of the hour to close this session. All right, guys. So we're done for this session. So, like I said, we should look at the bearish market here for the maybe most of the rest of the New York session here. So if you were on that sell setup on US 30, um, until you see the next reversal, you're still in the trade. Same thing for S&P 500. Right now, it's looking bearish, and Nasdaq is still showing bearish, but it may consolidate a little bit before going down. So on that note, wish you a wonderful rest of your day. So we'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for another session here with the Dre Day FX. So make sure to like and subscribe, and and maybe share this live session that we had today. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.